Let's make one of the most ignored and probably forgotten cookies ever. Oatmeal raisin cookies. So in a mixer, we're gonna put a 3/4 cup of shortening. That's right, we're gonna use shortening instead of butter because this old school recipe makes these oatmeal raisin cookies come out nice and plump and juicy. And to our 3/4 cup of shortening, we're gonna add 1 cup of dark brown sugar and 3/4 of white sugar, and we're just gonna mix it until it's well mixed together. While your butter and sugar is mixing, you're gonna put 1½ cups of flour, a teaspoon of salt, about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and then you want a nice good heaping spoonful of cinnamon. And of course, don't forget your baking soda. And you're gonna whisk that until it's nice. To this mixture, I've added 2 well-beaten eggs and now a tablespoon of vanilla, and we're just gonna let that mix together really well before we add in our flour mixture. Okay, once your mixture looks something like that, we're gonna go ahead and add our flour mixture. We're gonna just gently pour that into our bowl. And the reason why I took this off the mixer is because you actually wanna stir this by hand. So let's go ahead and mix that. You're gonna mix that really well. Now we're gonna go ahead and add 3 cups of oats to this mix. This is gonna make 24 or 2 dozen cookies. Actually almost 3, depending on how large you make your cookie batter, right? And then to that, we're gonna add 1½ cups of fresh raisins. Make sure to use the old-fashioned oats. Do not use the quick 1-minute oats to make your oatmeal cookie batter. That's not going to turn out to be a good cookie for you, right? And that's what your oatmeal raisin cookie dough should look like. Now we're going to take about a tablespoon scoop and put it on a cookie. All right, depending on how big you want your cookies, you can either use this giant 2 tablespoon cookie scoop or this 1 teaspoon, but make it really full and scoop it onto your cookie tray. Okay, we're gonna put these into our 350-degree oven. It's already been preheated. We're gonna put these in there for about 10 to 12 minutes, depending on your oven and how it cooks, all right? But here we go. Look at that, and these are your beautiful oatmeal raisin cookies. Let's take a bite and see. All right, let's taste our oatmeal raisin cookie. Look at that. Plump, juicy, just the way I like my oatmeal raisin cookies. Make sure you grab the recipe below in the caption. I look forward to seeing what you come up with in your kitchen. Bye.